Oh, don't mind the helicopter. I just wanted to do a quick video before the sun is down, and there's a helicopter. But, those are doing really well this year. I've kind of decided to let the Philadelphia fleabane do its thing. Earlier this week, there was a color-matched spider. It was like pastel pink living on one of these, and I don't know where it went, but it's outdoors, so it can go wherever it wants. The peonies are open and falling over. This is the same kind as the front. These are all irises. These are Siberian iris. I kind of have to watch these ones so they don't go to seed, because they do start from seed pretty easily, and that's not my goal. Look at that rhubarb. Like, look at that rhubarb. Jeez. Milkweed's gonna bloom soon. Specifically the milkweed that are right up against this solar gain of the sidewalk here. Those are the ones that are going to bloom soon. We got really nice smell of peonies going on, combined with the mock orange has bloomed, but that'll be easier to tell once we're close. Couple little spots. Then I moved these two patches of iris up here are doing really well. I think I need to put a fence around the base of this ash tree and then truly coppice it, because the deer are eating the leaves off of the part that's supposed to be leafing out. Okay, we're going to make a full circle here and keep turning. Haha. Because I'm going to go back. Yeah, all of the milkweed right up against the porch is doing great. It's really early. Here's that mock orange. I think I want to cut and put in a vase a couple of the branches with the flowers on it, because it'd be nice to trim it that way, like trim it with benefits, you know. The tree lilies are starting to have buds on them. The white variety of allium, that I don't know what it is, has opened. The quince are still doing okay. I wonder if I can bring this closer. I got at least two of them still doing okay here. There were originally three, and I don't see one of them, so I don't know what happened to the third one there. Maybe something ate it. But yeah, here's the variety of peonies that I have. They came with the house. And there's quite a bunch of them right here right now. But that's just a whole bank of weeds right now. Still haven't gotten around to dealing with it. I got one peony tucked up into the hedge up there. You can go back into the mock orange. They smell really, really good. And they are the best smelling thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got stuck in it. Yeah, I really would like to harvest some of that for flowers so that I can enjoy. Somehow the Turkish rocket got in here and is no longer growing where I originally put it, but I guess it spread by seed, which is, I think that's very interesting. This is the stage that the raspberries are at right now. I haven't seen any ripe ones yet, but it could happen before too long. we're actually going to get blooms on my Virginia magnolia this year. That's exciting. That's going to be the first year for that too. That's great. They tend to stay blooming for quite a while. I don't remember if they have a scent to them or not. All of the jewel weed is getting everywhere, and I'm really loving that. Then we have my sea kale. It's actually doing well with being tucked in this year, but I have to keep an eye on it because sometimes it doesn't like the partial shade at all, and I have to be careful about that. Gonna get blooms on at least the male silver vine kiwi. I keep forgetting to get a close-up over there on the female silver vine kiwi. But from this distance, I don't see... Oh, I see a couple of blooms on it, but not nearly as many. That might be just natural, or they might be further down and like there's new greenery surrounding. I don't know for sure. So the buds are getting a little bit close to maybe opening soon. Something on the leaves here. What's that? Huh. Interesting. I have one fruit in my purple. Purple plum, question mark? I don't know. Purple leaf plum, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out because it came from seed. It looked like a plum seed. Hollyhock came back. Whole row of rhubarb here. Asparagus I didn't get to. So, now let's see. The baby plum is right there. Yeah, right there. This is a hazelnut in the middle here. Pawpaw had flowers on one. So let's go back in here and see. I have to be very careful stepping here because it gets a little uneven. And that's still a bit difficult for me. The doctor put my hip out. Oh, I hear a bird. Do you have a nest up there? Do you hear the bird? I think I hear a nest. Where are you, friend? Oh. Oh gosh, look at that tree coming out the top of the hedge. I see its trunk. I think I'm gonna take care of that at some point. So yeah, the pawpaw flowered. Look. Are those the little starts of fruit? Oh, that would be so cool. How cool would that be? I didn't even like pollinate or anything. I didn't get around to it, honestly. But, oh my gosh, how cool would it be if I'm going to get pawpaw? Oh, amazing. A couple of cherries up in here. Whoa. There's that dead branch in the way. There's a cherry. There's a few. There's a very flutterfleed bird up in here. And that's a little concerning because I really would like to cut this arch of flowering privet back. But I also don't want to mess with a bird doing a nest, so that's a tough decision. I don't see any fruit on the hazelnut yet. I do see the starts of fruit on the elderberry that I did not get around to trimming because I should have, but I didn't. Finally found my neem. I need to neem the absolute crap out of this cherry tree to see if I can give it a chance to still survive any after all, despite everything, now that I figured out that it actually is peach borers. Or whatever those are called. Whoop! We have a black walnut tree. Can I get it out? I wonder. It's right along the path. That's going to be some really... Nope. Gonna need the spading fork for that. Let me go in here and see if we have strawberries. I know it's still May, but these are the Arctic type, so they could do by now. Ooh, heck. How are we doing in here, friends? Yeah, see? What is that? Spent cherry, I guess. Those are all strawberry starts. Oh, look at that. Little white thing, I think is that a bloom? This is interesting. I thought some of them were closer than that, but they might not have been. Maybe I just imagined it, I don't know. And then back here, more rhubarb, boop. Whoa, I'm struggling. We got flowers open on the, I think these are Virginiana type strawberries here and right there. Let's see, right here, yeah. Under bone set in 2 different places. I've got this little fence around a from seed persimmon. I've got a bit of a concern about this little bugger because I really think that this was one of my haskap, and that's a haskap over there in the fence, but this wasn't getting chewed on this bad before, and did it just die? I have concerns. I don't know what's going on with that. And then this is my melon carpa. Aronia berry, that's the word. Oh wait, is that not, is this the honeyberry? Maybe that's the honeyberry. Maybe this is a mystery plant. And that's a honeyberry. So what's up with this mystery plant? Because it definitely was doing something originally. Huh. Let's see how the Saskatoons are doing. They're coming along. Oh, look at all that. There's a lot of fruit in there. So, yeah. They might live up to their Juneberry nickname this year, as usual. Looks like they should. Let's work our way down this difficult little path. Got my bag on still, like I didn't even go inside because I didn't want to lose the light. Did we get apples or did they get 8 again? I need to do something different with this columnar apple. Oh, good. Look at that. Excellent. Okay, maybe we'll get some apples. And then got the Red Lake currant going here. Not quite ripe, obviously, or it would be red. The poppies are coming up unfinished. We've got one of the Frankenbugs. Did you know that that's a ladybug? That Frankenstein bug right there. That's a ladybug larva. This is the Osterberry. Yeah. And then we have all of the Joe Pye. Oh, caught my hip on this. Going into the elderberry here. Sheepsberry. Surrounded by more of that weed set that's driving me crazy. Haven't seen the tomato starts yet, but they often start late. We have So-Chan or cut leaf coneflower poking up between the weeds there and up above the rhubarb here. That's edible. Turn around here and show it the other side. This right here, that's So-Chan, plus it has beautiful flowers, but those are all edible. if I'd have caught them young, it would have been a little bit better, but it's okay. The sunchoke's up at the ground. See that? It's all pop. The lovage is getting a good bit tall at this point. Oh, I missed another asparagus. I got too much overgrowth in the asparagus. It makes it confusing. Maybe this year I'll cut it back in the fall. Instead of waiting, and then let the overgrowth protect it instead of its own frauds. But here is lovage. Got to move these frauds. And it's started to be time to be redirecting tendrils of groundnut or hopness, depending on who's calling it. This pot here is the same strawberries that I have in the tires. And then there's a bunch right here. So those will come in at different times because these are more in the shade. Smells a little bit like skunk over here. That's kind of weird, but okay. And then, yeah, more of the row of asparagus. And then I need to weed to give a little bit more headspace to these May apples that are right here. We walked right past them. Oh, we got another one of, can I get you? This is a little bit more friable soil, so here we get the tap root of the black walnut. Right, and I'm very picky about where I let them grow. Boop. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. I think I'll show you the cliff again since this sunset is doing things. The sage is in full bloom there, huh? We'll go see this sunset for a little bit. But thank you so much for visiting. I really appreciate you coming to the cliffside. I wish you could smell it too. I think things are going well. They're much more weedy this year because I had the injury last year and so many things went to seed. But it's nothing that a good bit of catching up and a whole bunch of boxes can't fix, so we'll be alright. Oh, and my spading fork, because some of these things aren't coming out without some leverage in their root zone. But look at that. I'll get a little closer. Whoops. Knock my keys down, hey? I keep hearing that bird shaking around over there. Or maybe a different bird now. But yeah, that's really nice, huh? I like the sunset. Eventually we'll have to get down the hill and take a look at how the cliff is doing, but I did have trouble went on Monday to the ankle doctor, and I have been asking him for months to give me a referral to get my hip looked at because I'm just not healing correctly. And the therapy for my hip has just been an absolute bear that isn't progressing the way I'd hope. And he's very good at being dismissive. Not loving that. And so I guess in order to prove to himself that I wasn't, I don't know, lying or exaggerating, I don't know, he took my knee and shin and just twisted. I put my hip out of the socket because I'm not that stable, and I have been telling him that. So I'm very unhappy with that doctor. But at least I have a referral for Thursday to see an actual hip specialist now to see if anything's more wrong or what needs doing about it. Because it's been, what, 9 months now? And I'm still fragile. Like, I'm much more stable on my feet, but I'm still fragile like that. And thank goodness for my physical therapist. He got me put back together. Goodness. But that's how my week's been. Hot mess. And this is going to be a glorious long weekend. Probably a lot of rain, probably pretty chilly. It's only just in the low 50s today, and should be all weekend as well with the rain. So it's not warm, it's not cozy for, what is this, Memorial Day? But it'll just be nice to have the time off. It will. So anyway, thanks so much for visiting the Cliffside. I hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.